Hello, my name is Sharon Jackson, and we're here at the second annual Music Placement Conference here in beautiful Orlando, Florida. And I'm here with Mary Ann. How are you?
I'm great, Sharon. How are you today?
I'm fabulous. I'm so happy you could make it here.
Yes, it's been a really beautiful opportunity. I've had a chance to meet some really great talent. I also sat on a panel yesterday on Friday, and I gave an award to Mr. Kermit Henderson. And many people in the music business may not know who Kermit Henderson is, but his family was one of the pioneers in retail marketing and promotion for the entertainment business out of Cleveland, Ohio. So it was really a great honor to give him an award. So I'm glad I had a chance to do that.
That is a great honor. That is so exciting. And I understand you were on the panel.
Yes, and I also sat in on one of the listening panels, and I think we probably listened to about 10 or 15 different new artists that were here involved in the Music Placement Conference.
Wow.
Man.
A lot of exciting things going on.
A lot of great music. I'm really excited. There's some great artists. I look forward to helping them move their product forward, and, I can't wait till next year either.
Wonderful. Now, do you have any future plans, any projects you're working on you can tell us about?
Well, one of the biggest for us is the Orlando Independent Film Festival.
Wow.
And the Orlando Urban Film Festival. And we work with the Orlando Independent Filmmakers. And coming up May the 25th and 26th, 2018, Universal City Walk, AMC Theaters will be the next big Orlando Urban Film Festival. We feature a lot of films from around the world, a lot of new music, a lot of artists, videos that we want to showcase. So I'm excited about that. And we ask everybody to come out, support us. Go to OuffF.com.
Please come out and support Mary Ann in this event. This is a wonderful event. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. And glad to be here.
I'm here with Indigo, Prodigy. How did you enjoy the event?
Well, the Music Placement Conference is phenomenal. I'm just grateful to be here and to share the stage with other phenomenal artists like Gene Culver. I'm grateful for him taking the time out to invite me out and ask me to share my talent. And man, I'm really passionate about this, so I'm just humbled and grateful. That's all. It's a great experience, and I believe any person that is a creative, that is passionate about their work, regardless of how much they feel like they've succeeded, or if they even think, oh, I went far enough, I think I should stop here, I don't need to go to no conference, still come. It's you can never do enough networking.
That's true. I totally agree with you. And did you grow up in Central Florida area?
I did not. Actually, I grew up in Brooklyn, New York. I'm just currently residing here because I love to travel frequently. And right now, Florida just seems like the great place to be. I don't know if I'll be here for much longer.
Oh, no. Yeah. Don't tell us that. We love you here. You're an amazing artist.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. How did you like my performance? Oh, I'm not supposed to be asking you questions.
I love the performance. It was amazing.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay. Well, some other things about me is I would love people to know how much I care about unity. So everything that I do, my music and my platform, I use that to incorporate enlightenment through unity. I care about everyone, and I don't really care about whatever it is, ethnicity, race, whatever. I don't even keep the name of that titleism in my mind, to be honest. I just love energy, amazing people, and passionate, hardworking individuals. I believe that all of us deserve to interconnect and to build. And when we do that in that introspect, everything will just illuminate. So that's something that I focus on in my modeling and work, in my creative directive artistry, in my actual production of my music, and when I'm co-producing. That's the reason why my hands are so deep into everything that I do.
That's wonderful. And how would you describe your style of music?
Well, okay, I would describe my style of music as something that cannot be boxed into a specific genre. However, one thing that made me curious was that, so I wanted to go ahead and insert my music on iTunes and see what they classify me as, and I was pleased to see that they classified me as world genre music. And on Spotify and on the, forgive me, I forgot the name of the website. Oh no. However, I was actually once listed as #1 for world classic genre in the whole entire Florida.
Wow.
If only I can remember. I know it's not that piff, but it's like one of those. I'm so sorry. The point is, I would not put myself in that box. So I'm happy to see that other people, when listening, they would say I'm like a world-class type genre. And then the specific songs, meaning one song is like a reggae pop, one song may be R&B hip hop, one song may be straight up rap and R&B with a little bit jazz, and I have a straight jazz neo soul or just blues. It really depends what wave you're riding on and how you feel that day, because music is something that's supposed to be healing, and it's in the heart, and all of us have one. So it's like I want to play for everyone in unity, and it just seems like I'm grateful to say that all of this sounds of unity can come through me whenever I'm tapped into that right frequency.
Well, I personally enjoyed your performance. I love your music, your style. I think you're incredible.
Oh. Thank you so much. That means a lot coming from you. You're a really amazing person. So, You know what? Thank you so much. That means so much coming from you, because I should be a fan of you, honestly. Thank you for interviewing.
Yes. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for coming. We really appreciate you coming here and sharing your talent with us. And I'm sure that you're going to be a huge success in the future.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I let you guys know where you can find my music?
Sure.
Okay. So if anyone is interested, like everything I do incorporating unity, I love to join forces with other creatives and other dancers and artists. Please contact us at www.indigoprodigymusic.com. I'm actually looking for you. I want to know what I can do for you. We love what we do, and I'm here to show people where the interconnection point is. So please contact us, follow me on our medias at Indigo Prodigy Music, and I'll be here for you. Thank you.
And there you have it. Thank you so much for coming. It's a pleasure meeting you.
It's my pleasure. You too.
Thank you. I'm here with Dr. Cash. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do?
Yes, Sharon. So I'm Dr. Terrence Cash. As you know, we've known each other for a few years now, and I'm the chairman and founder of Greenlight and all related companies worldwide. Now, Greenlight is a pioneer and leading provider of non-conventional business, money, and wealth solutions for entrepreneurs, working professionals, and enlightened individuals who are looking to reach their full financial potential.
That is wonderful. And where can we find your information?
Well, I'm on all social media, but probably the most enriching is we tour the country with our Business Rethought and Life Revisited series of tour stops and workshops and many conferences. So the best place for folks to go to find me is to YouTube. They can Google me, but they can simply go to YouTube and put in my name, Dr. Terrence Cash, and I have a full YouTube channel, Sharon, and 72 empowering videos and speeches show up.
Wow, that is awesome. This is an incredible, amazing man. We're so proud of him and all of his accomplishments. And where are you from?
Well, I'm a native New Yorker, born and bred. I was born in Manhattan and grew up in Queens, New York, and went through all of my schooling up through my master's in New York. My PhD, I did a piece of it in Florida and the rest in New York in philosophy with a concentration on business psychology. But I'm a New Yorker, and I learned how to, grow, nurture, and launch successful businesses. You probably remember, Sharon, that my previous business, so by way of just a little mini background and review, I was working in the world of work in my 20s. I was in the aerospace and defense industries, and after 10 years doing that, I got unceremoniously laid off from my job. Right after, about 6 months after, I had brought in unexpected revenues for the company, my employer, of $2 million. So that kind of level set my expectations of not winning at work. So I hung up my shingle in the computer industry, the business language, for 5 or 6 years, because when you don't know any better, you can't do any better. So it languished, but then as I began to meet rich and wealthy elite individuals and successful entrepreneurs and learn some of their crumbs of wisdom and insight and some hidden secrets, my business began to improve. And 16 years later, that business was doing over $32 million in annual sales. And I cashed out and retired, as you know, in my early 40s. While I was in retirement mode, I got bored, I got fat, and I felt like I wasn't giving back. So I said, what if I could take these kernels of wisdom and re-language them in words and metaphors that would enrich the general public? Could I share it with the world? And Greenlight's proprietary, no personal gain, success formula and wealth creation system was born. And now that's brought me here. We're in our 8th year. We are a multi-million-dollar business in the 8 figures. We just opened, Sharon, our brand new multi-million-dollar private investment fund called the Chairman's Fund. So Greenlight is actually not one company. It's a world-class group of 8 different companies that focus on coaching, but not your father's coaching, business, money, and wealth coaching, which we affectionately call BMW coaching. So we do coaching. We do capital. We help entrepreneurs and small businesses raise money. And then we're a catalyst for a number of things like investing.
Wow. I think we all can use some coaching. And I understand you have an office here in Orlando.
Absolutely. I think you were at the Citrus Club event 3 years ago.
I did.
So at that event, we saw there was tremendous need and interest from Central Florida, especially Orlando. And we launched an office in the Chase building at 121 South Orange Avenue. So I am now a person who calls Florida his second home. So we shuttle back and forth.
That is wonderful. I'm so happy you're here with us today. And what did you have a great time at the conference?
Oh, this was magnificent. It was tremendous. To see all of these talented and creative people, different genres, different styles, and just a different focus to their craft and at different stages of development in their craft was just, really enlightening. And I think they enjoyed my talk today as well about the business of music.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being here with us today. We really appreciate you being here. It's a great honor.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Sharon, and certainly an honor to be here with you as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Joe.
Hello there.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise, thank you.
How did you enjoy the conference?
Oh, it's absolutely wonderful. And I just wanted to state for the record that I'm on the filmmaking side, not so much with the music, but I do get a chance to interact with a lot of musicians and stuff like that because of what I do in film. And so I was very gracious and very grateful, actually is the word I'm looking for, to be invited by Gene Culver to attend for the 2nd year in a row, the 2nd annual music conference. And it's been a wonderful experience. And I'm here representing my film group, Let's Make a Movie.
Wow, that's incredible. We're so happy to have you here with us. And can we find you on any social media sites?
Yes, currently we are on Facebook. We do have 2 pages. We have one that's a fan page, and the other one is a closed page where we'll go ahead and list our productions and things that those nature that are going on for this year.
Okay.
So that's basically what's going on.
And so what other projects are you currently working on?
Well, I'm glad you asked that. We actually have about 4 PSAs, public service announcements, that we're working with a local animal shelter to try to get the word out in regards to when you adopt animals, go to the shelters versus the puppy mill areas like the pet shops and the things that a lot of us see.
That's great.
And so we're hoping to get that word out, and with the medium of film, of course, we're going to get that message out.
That is so wonderful.
Thank
I
you.
love animals.
Oh,
I grew up with animals.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
And where are you from?
Actually, originally from New York City, if my accent doesn't give me away, but I've been raised here in Florida, and it's kind of like a Cuban, New York, Southern accent, so depending on which day you catch me, one is more prominent than the other.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, how did you enjoy the event?
Oh, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. Just to be here with so many talented people, some of my friends from some of the other film groups, like Lenny and Sylvia from Orlando Independent Filmmakers. It's always good to share the stage with them in one form or another. And of course, the wonderful talent here, the musicians that have been here, they just it's a very humbling experience to see so much talent here in our area.
Okay, great. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming.
very much for the opportunity. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
He's an incredible, talented guy here.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm here with Joanna. So nice to finally meet you.
Yes, it's a pleasure to meet you as well.
That was an amazing performance today. I truly enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you so much. I really enjoyed performing for you all.
Yeah. How did you start playing the saxophone?
Oh, well, it goes way back to when I was in middle school. One of my older brothers started playing the alto saxophone. When I saw the instrument, I immediately fell in love with it as far as how it sounds, and I wanted to be just like him. I wanted to play the saxophone. So as soon as I got old enough, a couple years later, to join the middle school band, I picked up the alto saxophone.
Awesome, awesome. And where are you from?
I am originally from Florida. I was born and raised here in Florida, and I'm still here in the Orlando area.
Great, great. And did you enjoy yourself at the conference?
Oh, the conference has been wonderful. I've met so many just amazing artists and made so many connections and even friends, been able to exchange information and so forth. Everyone has had so many wonderful things to say as far as the amount of knowledge, things that I've learned. It's been amazing.
It has been amazing. And can we find you on any social media sites?
Yes, actually I do have Facebook and Instagram. However, my main social media platform is actually on YouTube.
Okay.
That's where I got my start with social media. So I have lots of videos there of me playing saxophone, as well as even giving saxophone and music tips to others. So YouTube, I really love and enjoy doing on a regular basis.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for coming today. And are you working on any future projects?
Yes, actually I am working on original music right now. And also, by the way, as far as my social media and such, it would all be under Lady Smooth Sax.
Okay.
That's the stage name that I use, as well as for all of my social media, IG, Facebook, and so forth. But yes, right now I am working on creating lots of original tunes, as well as continuing to do covers and assist others and offer advice on how to play the saxophone, as well as just music in general.
Wow, that is so amazing. Thank you so much for coming today.
You're very welcome.
Okay, thank
Glad
you.
to be here.
I want you to tell the audience your name, because I'm trying to figure out, how did you get a name like this?
Well, actually, man, my name came from the hood. My nickname was Slick, and I used to do crazy things, so they just changed it. They just added the stupid to it, so I just went with it. I just took it.
Can you believe his name is Slick Stupid?
Well, I sure earned it. It's a lot of things I've been through.
Oh, okay. So where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Awesome. And how did you get your start in the music business?
It's a lot. Plug through plug, network through network. And I just happening to fall in the right places.
And can we find you on any social media sites?
Yes, you could also go on IG, Slick_Stupid, or you could go on Facebook, Cannonball. Just playing Cannonball.
Great, great. How did you enjoy the event?
Oh yeah, I enjoyed myself. It's very convenient to interview, to have fun and get to join with other rappers, singers, R&B, reggae, whatever suits they vote. I had a good time networking with them. I hope they had a good time.
And you are a rising rapper in the industry.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
Yes, ma'am. And hopefully we'll be on TV soon.
You will be.
Yes, ma'am.
You're very talented.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks for being here today.
I want to thank y'all for having me.
I'm here with Riley. Hi, Riley. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Well, my name is Riley Honahan. I'm a singer-songwriter, and I just came out with my first single, and it's called Broken.
Wonderful.
It's available on iTunes and Apple Music and Spotify.
That's awesome. And how old are you?
I'm 15 years old.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you do any writing?
Yes, I wrote the song Broken that I just came out with, and I
Okay.
have a few others that I've just written, and I'm just waiting to get them produced.
And so, Riley, what inspired you to write this song?
Okay, so I was asked by Sean Roberts. He's a filmmaker, and he made a film that was shown at the Urban Film Festival. It's called AMRAC. It's about anti-bullying. And he knows that I've had experiences in the past with bullying and that I really love to sing and write songs. So he asked me to write a song, and I did. And it really helped me get through like the dark times in my life, and I'm really happy with it.
That is wonderful. And what other projects have you worked on?
Right. So I was in AMRAC, which I was an extra in the film I just talked about. And then I've been in lots of plays, I guess. I'm just starting out in like the music industry, but I did like musical theater at like just schools.
That's great. That's great. So exciting. And you're so young. That's wonderful. How did you enjoy the music conference?
It was really fun and inspiring, actually. I learned so much, and I'm just so grateful to be here.
Wonderful. And that song you performed was amazing.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I'm here with Tazzy Red. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Great. Where are you from?
I'm from Miami, Florida originally, and now I live in Atlanta, Georgia.
So what did you think about the Music Placement Conference?
Actually, it was great. Got to meet a lot of people, a lot of connects, learned a lot more stuff. So I'm very excited about the next one. Definitely going to attend there. Very informative, and it was just something that, it was an experience that I would love to try again.
What's your style of music? What would you call your style of music?
I'm very diverse. Okay. So I do reggae, pop, rock, R&B. I'm a writer, choreographer, pretty much the whole nine.
Wow, that's incredible.
Thank you.
And can we find you on any social media sites?
Oh, most definitely. You can definitely find me on Facebook at Tazzy Red, TAZZYREDD, or Instagram as well, Tazzy Red, TAZZYREDD.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Samantha Nicole, and we're here for the second day for the second annual Music Placement Conference. I'm kind of interrupting in a little bit here, and I have the beautiful Ayana Vegas sitting next to me. So welcome. And how have you enjoyed your experience so far at the Music Placement Conference?
It was very surprising. It was actually my very first time coming.
Oh, okay, welcome.
One of my family members, Kristen, she's a producer, so she told me come out and check it out. And I really wasn't expecting to have to go on stage and sing. I was just here, as a spectator to see how I was going to be for next year when I decided to come. But fortunately, I got the opportunity to go on stage and sing a little song, and here I am.
Right, and do what you love. Well,
yes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So, how'd you get started singing? What's your story?
Well, my grandmother was a church singer. I was actually born in the island of Trinidad and Tobago, so my grandmother sang in church. My mother actually sang in a band in Trinidad and traveled all around Trinidad, even though it's a very small island, but she did her thing. And when we finally moved to the United States, she sang in a band. And I, looked up to my mother and my grandmother, so that was a thing that stayed with me. And
right.
We have a very musical family. Everyone in our family plays instruments or is a singer, or something in the line of
right.
music. And so that's where it stems from.
I see. So Trinidad and Tobago, that's hometown?
Yes, I was born there. That's forever and ever will be my home.
Ah, I see. Okay. And so what projects can we expect from you coming, out in the future?
I'm actually working on a record with Kristen Vegas. That's my cousin. Okay. So she does producing. She went to Rollins College for music, and so she's very good with producing and composing as well. And so look forward to putting that out there and having everybody listen to. It's a family, pretty much it's a family business when it comes to the music with us.
Right, very nice. So if anyone out there wants to sit here and find Miss Ayana Vegas, how would we, follow you?
You can find me on Facebook. It's Ayana Vegas, AYANAH Vegas, like Las Vegas. And I have a couple videos on there. You can also find me on Instagram, which is Miss Trini Vegas with an MZ, Trini Vegas, and you can find me there.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sitting with us, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Pleasure.
All right, and we're here now with Mr. Mike Cummings. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's good to be here.
Good to have you. And so tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I was born and raised, but I'm currently residing in St. Petersburg, Florida. I've been there for 3 years now. I'm currently enrolled in a program called Music Industry Recording Arts.
Very nice.
I'm a DJ, producer. I've been DJing for about 8 years now.
Wow.
I've been producing for about 3.
Okay.
So pretty much 3 years ago, I started taking my producing seriously, working with other DJs, artists, other producers as well.
Very nice. So then what projects are you currently working on now?
I'm working on a compilation where I'm trying to get people of all different walks of life on one compilation, and that includes rock, hip hop, country, hip hop, dance, electronic music, pretty much all different genres of music. All on one compilation.
Wow, a little bit of everything, huh?
Yes.
Okay, and so what do you feel that you've gained from coming to this second annual music placement conference?
I feel as though I gained a lot. This is my second time coming. I came to the one last year, and I was pretty just blown out of the water with it. Gene, he did an amazing job, and I was excited to come back this year, and I met more exciting people, more opportunities, and it was just a great conference.
Wow, okay, good. I'm glad you had a great experience, and welcome back, second time in a row.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yes.
So, what can we expect to see then of Mr. Mike Cummings in the future? What are your goals?
My goals is just to perfect my craft, just keep honing my skills, keep networking, keep an open mind about things, travel. I love traveling, and I love meeting different people. To work with other artists, producers as well, and to just think out of the box and just keep doing music.
Music.
Yes.
So that's what it's about.
Music is love.
Music is love.
Yes.
All right. So if everyone out there wants to follow Mr. Mike Cummings and your journey and everything that you have going on, where can we find you at?
Sure, they can follow me at www.djcarmike.com. That's my website. Has all my information on there, my bio, background, whatever you need to know. And hey, that's it.
All right. Everything's on there, huh?
Yes, it is.
All right. And if we want to book you, everything's on there too?
Everything's on there too.
All right.
Yes.
Freaky.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, thank you for coming.
Okay. Thank you.
We're now here with J La Soul. Welcome.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure, Samantha. And so, that is a very unique name. Tell me where that comes from.
So all the way in high school, my last year, my best friend and I, we sat in the back of the class, and this is when I decided to really take music seriously. And we were going back and forth with different names to give myself. At first, I was going to name myself Jessie J, and by that time, Jessie J had already came out as her own artist,
Right.
and I was like, well, I'm not going to try to take that away from her.
Copyright.
So, what about combining my first and my last name? And because I sing soulful music, why don't we just tie that all in? So that's where J La Soul came from.
Oh, very nice. Okay. So it has a ring to it. Flows all
Yes.
together. All right. So where are you from?
So initially I'm born here in Orlando, Florida.
Okay.
But my background is Haiti. My parents are from Haiti. And I've embodied the culture and just been rocking it out ever since.
Very nice. Okay. I see that. Beautiful.
Thank you.
And what would you say, tell us a little bit about your sound. What do you consider yourself?
So my sound is global soul. I don't believe in any boundaries for myself. I go from R&B, pop, soul, neo soul. I'm dabbing a little to rapping, so I want to see how that goes. So there's no boundaries for me.
No boundaries. Very nice. And so what do you feel that you've gained coming to this second annual music placement conference? How's your experience with it?
I gained a lot. Very moved by Mr. Kipper himself, with his background story in the music industry. A lot of knowledge on copywriting, how to network yourself, how to get yourself out there, making sure different producers are looking out for you, reaching out to you to do different collaborations with them. So that was an eye-opener for me. And big thanks to Gene Culver. You did an amazing job this evening. There's no words for this event. I couldn't be more grateful. So.
Oh, we're glad you're happy with it. So then what projects can we expect to see, from you in the future, in the near future?
Okay, so I'm working on putting out a music video called Bass. It's my recent single that I have out now. You could find it on Instagram, Facebook, for different links. I have different platforms for it, as far as Spotify, YouTube, Google Play. The list could go on and on and on. So I make it available for everybody and anybody.
Yes, that's the way to do it. Everybody, yes. It's available to you.
Yes.
Everywhere. Mm-hmm. So tell us then where we can find just anything about Jay La Soul.
So right now I'm in a little shell. Yep. In the underground process of building myself. So you could find me at Instagram or Facebook, Jay La Soul, JALASOUL.
Perfect. Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming. It was a pleasure having you here.
Thank you so much.
No problem. We're here now with Jeffney. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm doing brilliant.
Such a sweetheart. So, Jeffney, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My main thing is singing, but I do a little bit of everything. Besides singing, I do a lot of comedy skits on my Instagram.
Okay.
And besides collaborating with other influencers, just networking. So I spend a lot of my time networking and just building resources for myself to be able to do more.
Okay, very nice. So singing, comedy, networking, and so let's start with singing. So when did you start singing?
I've been singing since I was a kid. I'm from a Haitian culture, so it was church, school, home. So when I was in church, my mom would force me to sing. I used to actually hate it, but the first time I actually sung, everybody was just like, I was like, oh, I like this. I like this. If I can make y'all make that face, I'm gonna do this.
That's the face they made.
Oh my God.
Gotcha. Okay.
So ever since then, I just continued at it.
Okay. So you like the energy and the feedback that you get from the crowd.
I love the vibe I get back, and it makes me feel amazing to be able to spread that out.
Right. Okay. Nice. So with that being said, then what can we expect as far as your singing projects? What can we expect to see from you in the future?
Well, what I'm actually working on, I would like to be one of the few who can get this done. I would like to release 365 songs for 365 days. So I'm prepping for it right now. So that way when the time comes, I have the resources and music available to start the process.
Wow, okay. So now that's very intriguing. So you want to pretty much put out a song a day?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you write your own songs?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So you're going to write. Wow. Hold on. Let's take that all in.
Let me let you get that real quick.
Take a second.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So a song a day for 365 days.
Yes.
What are you focusing on? Any particular genre? Is there any particular message?
I'm more R&B, but because of my voice, I sound real soft. But I'm more R&B, and I like doing pop. I'm very versatile.
Okay.
But I try to stick within what I know and learn about what I don't and get good at it. For the songs that I can't really use for myself, I would try to sell it to other artists or publishers and so on.
Right.
So I think
that's the goal.
Yeah.
Okay. So where can we expect to find this project?
Okay. You will be able to find everything I'm posting on SoundCloud, on all digital outlets. So iTunes, Spotify, Napster, pretty much everywhere.
Okay. You're putting it all out there.
Yes.
Everywhere. And one a day.
One a day.
Okay.
But it isn't going to be for maybe a month or two from now. So
we have time.
We have time.
Okay.
We have time. Plus, I want to get a couple of music videos into.
Okay.
So visuals is big.
Okay. So music videos with the songs.
I don't know about every song. That would be crazy, right? So maybe I could do like 1 or 2 music videos a month.
Okay.
Just to kind of pace myself, because you gotta understand I'm doing some modeling with pictures for Instagram and stuff like that, and videos for comedy skits. That takes a lot already, so
Right.
I don't want to. Yeah.
Gotcha. A lot of work.
A lot of work.
All right. Well, being here at the Music Placement Conference, the second annual, what do you feel you've learned from this experience? What are your takeaways from it? How you feel about it?
As DJ Khaled would say, secure the bag. Secure the bag. That's what I got from this. That's what I got. Secure your bag. So I love that you were able to bring everyone here to just talk about music, finances, artist development, pretty much the whole 9 yards, from what many labels right now aren't really talking about and many managers aren't discussing with their artists. So I was able to get a lot of information, especially on the financial side. I like money. I don't know about everybody. I like money. So I want to know everything there is to know.
Okay.
And then make it work for me.
Oh.
So secure your bag.
Secure the bag.
Right.
DJ Khaled. Yeah.
No.
All right, and another one.
Don't sue me. Don't sue me.
All right, and so with that being said, so you also mentioned comedy. So are you looking to do stand-up, get into acting? What's kind of your goal with that?
I think what it is I don't think I would be funny if I just stood there and say, oh, I have a joke. I don't think it works like that for me.
That was funny though.
I'm more personable.
Okay.
So during a conversation, I will make you laugh. But yes, I would love to get into more acting. I'm looking to do a couple of series on YouTube, on Facebook Watch, to just kind of get things kicking.
Okay.
So yes, I am looking to do a lot more in acting.
Okay, so then you know my next question is going to be, so you've joined the Orlando Independent Filmmakers, the OIF? Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We expect to see you in that group?
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely make sure everybody look out for the Orlando Independent Filmmakers. We're always working, doing a lot of fun stuff. And so with that being said, where can we find you? What are your social media handles? If anyone wants to know what's going on with Jeffney and, see these songs, 365 songs in 365 days, where can we expect to?
Okay, so
for
for all social media, you can find me at official Jeffney. So official, JEFFNY. A lot of people say Jeff New York. I don't know where they get that. Maybe it's the NY.
Maybe it's the NY.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
well, Mr. Jeff NY. No,
You have a nice smile.
Well, thank you. So do you.
Stop.
Yeah.
She's trying to.
All right, we're going to end this segment right now. Thank you so much for being
you so
here.
much.
I
You're
appreciate you
awesome.
coming. So are you. I have the pleasure of sitting here with the mastermind himself, Mr. Gene Culver. Thank you so much for sitting with me.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
Of course, it's such a pleasure. So, my biggest question, what inspired you? What made you want to put together this amazing event?
Well, at the end of the day, the company behind us, Music Drizzle, who put on the Music Placement Conference, is into sync licensing. That's our main focus. We're looking to find new songwriters, new producers, and we work with filmmakers so that we can get sync licensing going. And that was the main purpose of this conference. And so we sort of found a niche in the marketplace where they were not pulling together filmmakers and songwriters where at an affordable conference. And so that's how the Music Placement Conference was created. The purpose of it, sync licensing. That's the bottom line for us. Music and film, music and television, and of course A&R placement.
Wow, that's a lot. What
yeah.
do you?
Yeah, it's an awful
That's
lot.
a lot. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot to take away. What would you want someone who attended this conference? What do you want their biggest takeaway to be? Or
well, I want them to get deals. I mean, at the end of the day, if they sign with us, great. But the goal for them is to meet someone who can change their life. And so that's the reason why we don't invite celebrities out. It's nothing against the celebrities, but celebrities come to conferences, they tell great stories about their life and how much money they made and how successful they are, and then they have a plane to catch. And so we tend not to invite celebrities. They're welcome to come, but we invite the people who take the celebrities to the next level. Those are the people who need a win, and those individuals who can help them. The celebrities are busy trying to get into a category such as the Grammys, or they want to be nominated or they want to win. Our goal, bring out people who can help. So all the people behind the scenes, music supervisors, other songwriters, producers who want to collaborate, those are the people we bring to the conference.
Wow. Okay. So you pretty much are putting together everyday people and trying to get them to the next level and to do those extraordinary things. So.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to make sure that we work with artists that are giving them exposure, really. Giving them producers, giving them opportunity to play their music through the Hitmaker session. That gives them opportunity to play the music in a room full of other producers, and a lot of times they will connect and say, "Hey, I want to collaborate with you," or "I can write to that song," or that's the type of music I could use for my film. So the benefit for us as a team is just simply bringing together, you may say ordinary talent. I think they're ordinary with a little bit of extra, which makes them extraordinary. And but they just need to be heard.
Right.
And that's what works best for us,
Wow.
for them.
Very nice. So you're giving people a platform. So as far as platforms, let's talk about hometowns. So where are you from?
So I'm originally from the Philadelphia area. I was born and raised there. I went to Lincoln University in southern Chester County, Pennsylvania. I graduated with a degree in business, a minor in music. Bought many companies, sold many companies, but at the end of the day, love for music has always been sort of like the first thing for me. But I used to manage artists. I got them on shows for High Five, Small Change, Naughty by Nature, Queen Latifah.
Wow.
They opened up for a lot of artists, but somehow artists would quit. I didn't realize I was the booster rocket. My job was to take them to a certain point and then go get another artist. And so when they quit, I would be devastated because I couldn't get my money back. At that time, you would put the money behind them. And so a buddy of mine who wrote for Charlie Wilson named Dennis Bettis, he said to me, you really should consider managing music. Music doesn't quit, it doesn't get sick, it doesn't stop to do something else, it doesn't destroy the hotel room. And I was like, wow, that sounds like something I wanted to be involved in. He said, who would you rather manage, Michael Jackson or his music, Prince or his music? And I was like, wow, Whitney or his music, Kurt Cobain, and it just kind of went on and on. I was like, and so my father's been in the industry for a number of years, since 1962, and he gets this check in the mail like every 3 months, a royalty check. Mm-hmm. And at 77 years old, he doesn't have to work. And so all of that combined together gave me the idea to just get more into sync licensing and managing music.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, what a journey.
Yeah, but it's tough at 28. I'm just like...
There we go, tough at 28.
But yeah. But yeah, I mean, it has been. It's a lot. But with that comes wisdom, knowledge.
Right.
I've been through a lot of changes, and I understand more about the business today than I've ever understood. So getting back into the music business, instead of working with artists, I decided to just simply manage music. And so we're a publishing company, but we're a different type of publishing company. Most publishing companies are like banks. They collect your royalties, they cut their percentage, and they send you yours. But for us, we pitch music for film and for television and for A&R, which is basically artists and repertoire for labels for artists who already have deals. That's our main focus, pitching music.
Wow. Yeah. So with that being said, then what can we expect to see from the 3rd annual Music Placement Conference?
Well, it's funny. I don't even know what we would call it. Maybe it'll be a little more semi-annual because we've gotten some phone calls from, nobody knows this yet, but we've gotten some phone calls from Arizona. We got a phone call from Nashville. That's the songwriting capital of the world. And there are events there that we will start to piggyback on and work with them to help them to put together a bigger music placement conference or a section of their conference. And so we're going to find ourselves in Nashville where there's like 3,000 people, but we're going to be working through an existing organization. So we're going to kind of take it on the road a little bit, either in the form of a music placement conference or in the form of a hitmaker session, but it will always be a music placement conference here in Orlando where we started.
Wow, very nice. So ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. We might see the Music Placement Conference, Arizona, Tennessee, taking it on the road. So with that being said, where can we find all this information for everyone that wants to follow and know about these different conferences? Where's the best place for them to get information?
Yeah, so we'll keep musicplacementconference.com up to date with where we are and what we're doing, the hitmakersession.com, and also following me personally on social media. Everything is at Gene Culver, so you have Instagram and Facebook, and we tweet, but at the end of the day, I mean, our focus is licensing and music, and so we look at conferences like this not for the purpose of profit. We look at it for the purpose of placing music. So we're not real big on social media, but we're there. But our main focus is licensing, so that's what we spend most of our time doing every day.
Very nice. Well, thank you so much for allowing me to even ask you these questions. Thank you for taking out your time. I appreciate it, Gene.
I appreciate it.
No problem. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here now with the beautiful Lyrical Lynn. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from the island of St. Martin.
Oh, nice.
I reside now in Tallahassee, Florida, and I am a singer-songwriter.
Wow. So you do both.
Yes, I do.
Okay, and do you stick to a specific genre?
Well, I consider myself an interfusion. I had to actually create that little one because I'm international and I love to fuse music, jazz, gospel, and spiritual music. So that's why I consider myself an interfusion, all genre.
Nice, okay.
Yes,
and I
yes.
see here you're holding some promotional materials.
Yes.
So tell us where we can follow you.
This is my EP called I Won't Hold Me Back. They're all original songs, and you can follow me on Facebook. My name is Lyrical Lynn on Facebook. That's my fan page. Or YouTube, Lyrical Lynn Music. And I look forward to seeing you online. Visit me.
Great. Now, so you're here at the conference. What's your biggest takeaway?
It's affirmed a whole lot about me as an artist, and that I'm actually on the right track and pursuing my music, pursuing the writing and so forth. And I just love being around artists and seeing how they're growing, and all the nuggets that we were given is so much rich information that was given. So I took that away from it, and I look forward to growing in all that I've gathered this weekend. So yes.
Great. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming and speaking with me, and we wish you all the best, and can't wait to follow you on all these future projects.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
I'm here with the talented Ken Owens. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a country boy. I was born and raised in the middle of nowhere, Alabama. Roll Tide, for those who care.
Shout out.
And I just love music, you know.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the middle of nowhere, Alabama. So coming from the middle of nowhere, what inspired you to do music?
Just a love for it. My mom played oldies, my pops played gospel, all my cousins, we played hip hop. So just kind of, coming up in that environment, in that boiling pot, just always music was around. So it just pushed me to want to create it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what projects then can we expect to see from you in the future?
For sure. Well, as you know, love is in the air. I'm not sure when the people will see this, but, on Valentine's Day, I'm releasing an album called Hope for Romantic. R&B soul. So, for all the lovers out there, that's definitely a project for you. So they can expect that from me.
All right. And so being here, what do you feel your biggest takeaway is from being a part of the Music Placement Conference?
Well, first and foremost, I just appreciate, what the Music Placement Conference is doing, just bringing unity in a city and within a specific, field of business in the music industry. So just the unity and, the connection and the understanding of what that even looks like. For somebody like me, just knowing the love of music, it's good to see the business side of it. So I just appreciate the platform they have.
Nice, of course.
Yeah.
So you said you're a country boy. Where do you reside now?
Orlando, Florida.
Okay, right
Sunshine
here.
State. We here now,
Right. Okay, and anyone that wants to follow you, where can they find you at?
You can find me everywhere at I Am Ken Owens. That's where I'm at. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, SoundCloud, all of it. I Am Ken Owens.
You're Ken Owens.
Yeah.
And spelled normal.
Spelled normal.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then thank you so much, Ken. I appreciate your time, and thank you for coming here. And will we see you next year?
You will. You will.
All right. And we're looking forward then to Valentine's Day from
Let's
Ken
do it.
Owens.
Yep. Thank you, and thank y'all.
We're here now with the beautiful Noelle. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I grew up in Jersey City, New Jersey. I live here. I live here, and I sing R&B and pop.
Okay.
Fusion of both, yeah.
All right, so you're here now. Shout out to Jersey.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, so what are you currently working on? Any projects? What have you done? What can we expect in the future?
At the moment, yes, I am working on a few original songs, so stay tuned for when I'm going to announce them. And yeah, that's basically what I'm working on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Original songs? So you do songwriting as well?
I do songwriting.
Nice. Okay. So, so then did you get a lot of, just a lot of information from this conference?
I did. I got a lot of information. I got to see some really, really talented artists. So it was a really nice opportunity.
Good.
Very nice opportunity.
Good. What do you feel your biggest takeaway was?
My biggest takeaway, just definitely just sitting here and just enjoying. Just actually being able to sit down and enjoy for once.
Nice, instead of always working, right?
Yes.
It's a Jersey thing, right?
Yeah, it is.
So Noelle, where can we, follow on your journey? Where can we find you?
Oh, I'm on Instagram and I'm on Facebook. I am Noelle. On Instagram is I am Noelle1990. So yeah, you can catch me there.
And how do we spell Noelle?
Noelly.
The Y. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank
it's
you.
nice to, of course, meet a fellow Jerseyan.
Yeah.
Just plugging that in there. And thank you so much for sitting with us. And we look forward to just, best success for you in the future.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Thank you.
Hi, we're here now with Natalia. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am Natalia. I am 16 years old. I am a singer-songwriter. I play guitar. I have 2 sisters, mom and dad, of course, and yeah, I'm a singer-songwriter.
Well, okay, so, wow, you're young. How'd you get started?
I've been performing since I was 4 years old, 3 actually, and just with me and my sisters would throw little shows for our families and during birthday parties and everything, and I always kind of built a passion for it. So yeah, and I really got started getting serious when I was about 13, and so I've been continuing from there.
Very nice. So what projects then can we expect from you in the near future? What should we look out for?
Well, I'm making an album, so
it's exciting.
Yes, I just finished another original, so I'm pretty excited. It's going well.
Good. Okay. And so where is home? What's your hometown?
Oh, I was born and raised in Orlando, Florida, but I'm multicultural. I'm Portuguese, Puerto Rican, a little bit of Spaniard, German, and French Canadian.
Wow.
So,
That's
yes.
a lot. Yes.
My parents.
Gotcha. And so what do you feel like you learned most here at the Music Placement Conference?
I learned that it's okay to be nervous and it's okay to speak out about it sometimes, but there's a lot of really nice performers, so it made me feel a lot comfortable. They had amazing personalities. So I learned to be yourself and be confident in everything and anything that you do.
Sounds like a great takeaway, and you seem confident.
I tried to be, yes.
So where can we find you if we're looking to follow your journey?
I have a Facebook and an Instagram. My Facebook is Natalia Noves Galan, my full name, Novais is my middle name, and the Natalia NG is my Instagram. So,
all right. Well, thank you so much for coming here. I appreciate
you
coming.
for having me.
Of
Thank
course.
you.
All right, this should be an interesting one. I'm here with Savi, Donnie, and Eric of Sweet Cambodia.
Hi. Hello.
Welcome.
Howdy.
Yeah, so we have a nice setup here. So I'm going to start with Savi. Well, actually, let's start with all you guys. What exactly is Sweet Cambodia?
That's a bit of a story.
Okay.
Savi, take it away.
Well, we only got a couple minutes.
Yep. Bullet points.
Sweet Cambodia. We're an Orlando-based punk rock band.
Rock, okay.
The name of the band originally came from a tragic love story, but we'll save that for another time.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
We don't have any tissues. Don't want any tears.
Yeah, it's just too much. Honestly.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So that is a tragic love story.
Just let you think about it.
Yeah, I'm letting that marinate. All right, so where can we find information about you guys? Where can we find the real story?
So we're present on Facebook with 2 pages. We have a private fan page where people get privately invited and that's where you start getting little tidbits, little secret videos that we don't always post on Facebook.
We've got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pornhub, the works.
Yeah, Twitch,
all
actually.
Where can we find all of the PG rated? What's the handle for all the PG rated sites?
At Sweet Cambodia.
Yep.
At Sweet Cambodia.
On
Spelled
all sites.
generically normal.
Yes, the word sweet and the country of Cambodia.
Okay, perfect. And what did you guys get from this music placement conference? What do you feel your biggest takeaway is?
The other experiences, just how different everybody's walk is with their music and their journey. So just getting to meet everybody from who's been doing it to starting to do it to getting into the mix of it or just starting to jump off with their brand or whatever. It's just been eye-opening.
Yeah, seeing what everybody else is doing is really cool, and getting that perspective as well, you know.
Very nice.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed seeing the variety of acts, you know, ranging from reggae and hip hop to you know, soulful singing. So you really like that.
Very nice. And so, where do you guys originate from?
I was born in Colombia, but I moved from Naples, Florida, to here to Orlando, and Eric's from Jupiter, Florida.
I'm from the Panhandle.
And we all actually came to Orlando in search of finding musicians to play music with, and
we
got really, really lucky.
Orlando is the land of opportunity, folks.
That's what we all thought.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you heard it first. The land of opportunity right here in Orlando. Thank you all for being here.
It's our pleasure. It really is.